Hello friends, Sino here. Hi, how are you? Hope you're well. Yes. So, you remember that video like 2 videos ago where I worked so hard on this entrance? Well, I'm going to tear it down today. Yeah. No, so I decided to go more of like, a city route, and I just kind of feel like this isn't really city enough. So, I want to try and redo it and make it a little more city-like. So, hope you're excited. I'm excited to see what I come up with. Let's go. Alright, we're just going to head straight into it. And I'm just going to start with picking up the items. Obviously, it's hard to move things around and do new things with items laying around, right? Yep. Yeah, so I do have an idea. Like I promised, there is an idea in this little peanut brain of mine. Is it a good one? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But so I'm just gonna start with closing up the water and getting rid of the bridges too. As much as I like the double bridges, I spent some time working on a map, and here's the outline drawing of the map. If it doesn't make sense, that's okay. I understand. It's not great. No, but yeah, so I like kind of outlined how I want the city roads to go, so that way I at least know what directions to put them in. You know? Yeah. Yep, so that's what I'm doing. Just gonna reflatten this. May or may not have just tried to build a cliff on the edge of the water. It's fine. Don't look at me. And then, of course, I put the hard hat on, and Mac's just like, oh, great. I just want to sit right here. You know? I just want to sit right here. Of course. And Zell's right there, too, so I want to do this as quickly as possible. So that he doesn't disturb me, because he tried. He sure did. Luckily, he didn't get close enough, though, so it's fine. I win. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I did outline this map. Or like I did outline my island, I guess. This is still. Look at them being idiots. God, they're so cute. They're just following that butterfly. How adorable. Anyway, so I did outline, rough idea of my island. This is still going to be a lot of me running in circles, trying to estimate where things should go, like the roads and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I did figure it out. Not today, not this video. But the way my roads currently are, I am so happy with them. I'm actually super excited with like how my little island's turning out. It's great, it's good. But yeah, so like major city, I feel like a good little roundabout is probably the move. So I'm just starting out with making the roundabout. I'm sorry, I know it's super chaotic with the previous road still being there. It gets better. But yeah, I'm just making sure everything's even. Just trying to count out all the squares to make sure everything's even on both sides. Remember how I said I was counting to make sure everything's even on both sides? Yeah, I didn't notice the bottom of this roundabout for a few days, probably. I definitely didn't notice it this video, and going back and rewatching it drove myself insane because I didn't notice it. Eventually I did, though. Eventually. Off video, off recording. I noticed it and fixed it. It's just funny how, in the moment, you try so hard. So hard to make sure things look nice and are even and pretty. And then you don't realize that you messed up until you're editing and recording your voiceover, having to see it over and over and over again, and just infuriate yourself that you missed that blatant unevenness. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. But, right, so since this is a city island, the majority of the ground is going to be custom design. And by the majority, I literally mean like 90%, excluding the beaches, obviously. The only part that's not covered in custom design is the little orchard that's going to be at the back of my island, and the onsen area, which is going to have a path but not covered with like road and sidewalk like the rest of my island is. I don't even want to talk about how long that took me to cover every part of my island the way I did, which also is not in this video. So you'll see it eventually. I'm not sure when, so stay tuned. But so right now I'm just outlining at least like one edge of the road, so I know exactly how it's going to flow. And I'm just like trying my best to stick to, not like stick to, but like at least follow the flow of the map that I made. Because I think that allowed me for the most builds that I want to fit in. So like I know on the right side of my island, like basically top to bottom strip, I want to be like the shopping district, I guess, that's gonna have like a lot of stores and some like restaurants and stuff. It's gonna be a bit difficult angle wise to like look at it, just because of the way this game is, that it's, you know, only front facing. I'll be honest, like I made one build but it was on the corner, so it was able to be front facing. So I haven't even started building a quote unquote front facing store sideways. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I always do. I feel like I always do, anyway. But yeah, so right now I'm just trying to do my best to work around Nooks and the museum and all the villager houses. You're gonna see me like run through there a lot because I'm just trying to get a feel of where I want the roads to go, but they're also entirely in the way because I just didn't put them on the beach for whatever reason. Like I tried to for the most part, except for the 3 homes that you have to build or whatever because of their yards that you have to include. Ugh, so dumb. But while I'm up here, I'm trying to do like the bare bones basic outline of this road, but I figured just to be sure, I'm gonna go ahead and paint everything in the orchard. So the 6 vegetable spots and then the 5 rows of trees. I miscounted here. Don't laugh at me, although you can. It's fine. Right? Is it 5 trees? It's 6 with the coconuts, right? I don't know. It's fine. I'm a professional at this game. Not really. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If there's one thing, I am so consistent with how my orchard is set up. I've always got the 6 squares and then the 5 just rows of trees. And they're always like together. I've like yet to do a different orchard. I don't know why. I just like how it looks. I just like how that looks. I'm not gonna lie. So here I'm just trying to map out, I guess, where the shopping district's gonna like start. Does it really make sense? No. That's about the best I can explain it. Because I also plan on putting the shop back here, so I'm trying to make sure I have enough room to put that back there, along with not disturbing the flow of the other shops that I'm going to create and the restaurants and stuff. And then over here, I can't even start yet. As much as I might want to, I can't really start. That's what I'm like trying to do. I'm like visualizing, but it's not really working because, you know, everything is in my way. Because I didn't really plan ahead. I don't normally plan ahead. I really don't, you know? I'm just... like, there's no winning with me because I hate planning. Because I over-plan. I think about every little small detail and drive myself insane. I'm also terraforming now. I'll get to that in a second. I think of every small possible detail and drive myself insane. So I try not to plan so I don't stress myself out beforehand. But then when I don't plan, I get stressed out because I don't know what to do next. So you see, there's no winning. There's no winning with me. Also, yeah, so I'm terraforming now. I'm working on the shops just because I couldn't really figure out what to do with the roads while all those houses are there. So I figured might as well work on something that I can work on and also get the shop out of the way at least. You know, there's definitely one thing I noticed when I'm going back and editing these videos, especially the videos that I don't really plan on what happens during it, I am chaotic. I am a mess, and I am everywhere. Like, I was paving, and then I was decorating, and then I was paving again, and then now I'm terraforming, and it's just, I don't even know what to, like, I don't even know how to talk about this because it's just everywhere. It's fine. Yeah, so my original idea for Nook's Cranny, right, was to make it like a huge department store. And that's why I'm terraforming it to the 3rd level. Like, I was going to try to find custom designs that looked like building fronts and just kind of line them along the cliff's edge. Didn't turn out like that. It's still terraformed though, which is why I kept it in here. It's still on the 3rd level, and back here, like, I didn't change the location of it. I just more so decorated it differently, I guess. Also, while I'm terraforming this, listen. Okay, so recently I made a community post talking about Agnes moving out, right? So I was like, do you guys want to see another villager hunt or me actually build something? Because I feel like all I've been doing is villager hunting, and not really building. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, my last villager hunt video is kind of popping off. So that's why I was like, do you guys actually enjoy that? Or would you rather watch me build something? So anyway, so I asked, I polled, and in the first like 3-ish hours, building was winning. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like kind of binge playing Animal Crossing. So I got to the point Agnes moved out and I had the empty plot. So I also have amiibos now. I have homegrown amiibos if if you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna amiibo Sasha in. I just decided on Sasha. I don't really know why, but I just did. So I was like, okay, gonna amiibo Sasha in. I've never done that before because I've never had amiibos, right? I've never invited someone to my campground. I knew it took 3 days, but I wasn't 100% sure of the process. If like, oh, clearly you're trying to get this person to move in. So Agnes moved out. Plot was empty. I didn't invite Sasha on that very first day where she had asked me to leave, that I now realize I should have. Okay. Can you guess where this is going? Yeah. So it came time. Plot was empty. I was working on finding Sasha. I was a day behind. So the plot autofilled. Anyway, right? With, I can't remember his name, but the cheetah. The boy cheetah. Leopold? Leonard? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so it autofilled with a villager that I don't want. But I had a feeling that you can choose who moves out with the amiibo, right? Like when they randomly come to your island, they randomly pick who's leaving. But with the amiibo, you can choose who leaves. So despite the random autofill that I didn't really want, I saw the golden opportunity. So I invited Sasha for that 3rd day. And then it got to the point, he was like, wow, I love it here so much. I would love to move here. And I was like, yep, please do move here right now. And he's like, oh, but the island is so full. Do you know anyone who wants to move out? And I'm like, you betcha. So the curse, the curse on my island, that little ugly hamster boy, he's gone. And it's just so refreshing. I can finally breathe clean, pure air on this island. He is gone. Sasha is in. And now I just need Tangy. And honestly, I'm sorry, but I think I'm just gonna amiibo Tangy in. I do like villager hunting, but at this point I am burnt out on villager hunting. Yeah, so unfortunately, there will not be a villager hunt video coming for for a while until I start another new island, which hopefully I will finish this one first because I need to. I want to finish this one. I want to say I've only done like 3 builds, but anyway, yeah, I've only done like 3 builds, but I'm loving how it's turning out so far, and I'm so excited to actually like finish. But yeah, yep. So that's my story on on how Sasha's here, but now the curse is gone. So that's all that matters. Alright, my friends, so I am going to call it here though. I got the store moved. Got the inclines for accessibility to the store, which is kind of important. Yes. So I know this was kind of a mess, kind of chaotic. I didn't really decorate the front. I don't know. I was just kind of all over the place. I'll be honest. I know. But I do hope you stay tuned because I have already, you know, finished my entrance, and like I think it turned out really well, and I can't wait for you to see it. It should be in the next video, maybe the video after that. I can't really remember because I binge record. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting me. Thank you. But like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't, that's fine. Subscribe if you want to. I do post videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I think my new live schedule will be right here on YouTube. I don't do Twitch anymore. I do YouTube Live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 p.m. I kind of go for about 2 to 3 hours. So if you want to hang out before you go to bed or whatever time it is for you at that time, for me, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, that was a mess. Feel free to join me, and yeah, we just have fun. I play a lot of Happy Home Paradise. I'm probably going to branch out soon because the new Pokemon game's coming out and I'm really excited. I do kind of want to play that, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a great night or day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.